This afternoon I'm showing you an absolutely stunningly beautiful 2018 Genesis Supreme Model 32 CR. It's about 34 feet long, and you don't hear much about these, but you'll notice that I've left some things open, including the ramp, because there are some special things I'd like to show you about this one. Not only did the builders think of a lot of things that you wouldn't typically see in them, the owner, the seller, is taking such incredible care of this that it's worth bragging up a little. There's absolutely nothing wrong that I can see with this. Even the decals are in great shape. There's a little fading on one or two, and that's called Arizona Sun. But let's start taking a look. It has all of the tires are dated 2022, except for one is a little bit older. It's in great shape. They were bulging, and when they bulge, they need to be replaced. So he replaced them while he was camping up in the mountains, and he would take them one at a time and bring them in and have them replace them. That's just an indication of how meticulous this couple is who owns it. Has a brand new awning. They just put that on. He said they've not even used it yet. It has the keyless entry, so that's a nice feature as well. And the neighborhood dogs are just talking a little bit. That's sort of fun. And let's take a look. I want to show you a few things here as we look through the pass-through storage right here. A couple of things that are worth note. It does have a 2,000 watt inverter, and it's wired to TVs, CPAP machines, and things like that. And you'll see why they use that so much. They are dry campers, and we'll show you more of that in a minute. If you wanted to put a TV in here, you can, but here's what I wanted to show you. Usually getting access to the systems behind the storage area, let's see if I can brighten this up, is a pain. But here you have easy access to the water filter, and the location is such that it won't freeze, or shouldn't, at least in this climate. Access to the Dirt Devil central vac system, and on the other side there's another hinged access point, and beyond that you can see right there, the one in the middle is easy to pop off as well. That's amazing stuff if you try to take good care of your RVs. Now, the next thing, this is the main battery area. And he'd replace the 212 volts with six 6-volt golf cart batteries. So he has plenty of boondocking power. And there's your cutoff switch. And we'll continue to walk around here because there are a number of things like that you just don't see every day. Okay. We have a fairly standard propane access. And you can see that it's more of the normal landing gear. It does not have automatic leveling, but it has the standard landing gear with manual crank down stabilizing jacks in the back, which aren't manual if you have a 3/4 inch socket and a battery powered drill. It has your standard 60 pounds of propane, and then what I've been reading is this comes standard with the 4 kW Onan generator. This one has the upgraded 5.5 kW 5500 watts, so it has plenty of generator power to run both air conditioners. Let's walk around. It has 2 slides. Neither of them are very deep. This is the bedroom slide, and what this does is gives you plenty of walk around space all the way around the full-size queen bed. The 3rd and 4th batteries he added in here. He wired them all in parallel, so you have, there's in series parallel, because each pair is in series to give you 12 volts, and then each all three pairs are in parallel. Okay, so there's your second battery compartment, and there you can see the landing gear motor right there. There's your landing gear control. And here are batteries number 5 and 6, which is one of the reasons I wanted to leave this open. He did a very nice job putting them right here in the storage, in the pass-through storage area. You can see how it's wired through. And then here is your, I think that is your, oh, that's your slide controller. And then, again, there's your 50 amp cord. But let's take a look here. There's another hinged access to all of your systems behind the scenes here. And as you can see, this is your pressure washer type activity shower. This is your sewer hose. You can see it's stored right back in here. But all of your access, your water heater, all of those are easy accessed right here, which you usually don't see. They're normally very difficult. Has a 10-gallon water heater. Here's your connections, your 50 amp control, your furnace. The tires, 3 out of 4 are dated 2022. One is dated 2020. He said he didn't replace that one because it was still in good shape. It has a fuel station or a fuel tank for 40 gallons for the generator and for the fueling station, and that's on the other side. It's on the entrance side of the RV, which is not where it normally is. There's your roof access ladder. And I left the ramp down because you usually don't see this. Take a look at the space that you have. You know, it doesn't have the separate garage, but you have close to 16, 17 feet going forward that you can store toys. And I'm going to walk up here. You can see that it narrows by maybe 18 inches, and the interior is 8 feet wide. And then the electric bunks go up. I'm 6'5". I have at least 6 inches between me and that when I walk in. And then so it narrows down a little with the slide and a little bit more with the stove, and then the angled sink there. But you have all that space all the way to the stairs that you can put stuff. It has lots of pedestal table bases and 2 upgraded seats, as we'll explain more on the interior tour. But I'm just blown away by the amount of toy space here. So I'm going to go on outside here. Now let's take a look at the inside of this sincerely, pretty much like new Genesis 32 CR. It's a 2018, but you'd never tell it by looking at it. So as we walk in, let's look at the living space. I have it pretty well set up to move the slides in so you can see what it looks like for toys. I've put the beds up, but there are the 2 sliding beds, and the bottom bed has a sofa, jackknife sofa, and then as you can see, spots for pedestal tables, which are stored up there as well. This is also a jackknife sofa, but it's stowed for travel right now. Loads of storage. If you take a look, there's the shelf up above all the way around. Good kitchen storage space, a 3-burner stove, which has the cooktop cover on it right now, a 5.5 kW generator, which is run right there, double sink with covers, nice coffee pot right there, A 12 volt ceiling fan. I think it's a 12 volt, just based on what it looks like. TV, a decent sized fridge, your panels right there. The generator, I haven't even looked at the hours. It looks like 295 hours on it right now. So that's not bad for a 6-year-old rig. And then it does have the 2 shallow slides. So you can see that it's not very deep, so it only comes in about a 1.5 feet or so. As we take a look, going back to the back ramp, it does have the angled ramp right there, the rubber grip on the ramp, and then we take a look over here. 2 levels of open storage, plus the cabinets right there. 2 upgraded chairs. They're swivel rockers, recliners. As you can see, one of the pedestal tables is set up. I'm not sure. It looks like it does have a surround sound. I don't know if this is a front-facing speaker or if that is a sub hidden back there. I will ask. Does have the Furion stereo with a DVD player. CD, DVD, and then as we go back around, there's our exit. And let's go upstairs and take a look. Right here you can see the outlet for the central vacuum. So it does have a central vacuum built in. They put on this nice grab rail, which I really appreciate. We go up to the front bedroom. And one of the things that I noticed is how much space is on this side, at the foot of the bed, and on this side with the second slide out right here. It's a little bit deeper, but and then very rarely in a toy hauler, especially a smaller one like this, do you see this much dresser space and that much wardrobe space. Those are 2 full wardrobes. It has the overhead and the cubbies on either side. And I should say, but wait, there's more. Here's a couple of more dresser drawers, and then another little hidden space. It has the mount ready to put your own TV on there, so you don't have to worry about finding the studs or anything. It's ready to go. The slide out controls here, and it has 2 entrances to the bathroom. So let's just take a look right here. It does have the fan there, and it has a skylight in the shower, a nice, decent-sized corner shower, plenty of leg room in front of the toilet, and then a nice sink right here. Medicine cabinet, but as we continue to go around, the exit is right here. And then I'm going to do something I don't normally do on my walkthrough. I'm going to move the slide in while I'm here. The slide control is right above the sink in this cabinet here. And I'm going to move it in and show you as it's coming in. The reason I'm doing that is this is a toy hauler. And the usable space for your toys, you can't really tell when the slide is not retracted. So here it is. You can see that it maybe is 18 inches or so of space that you lose here. It is very long. As you take a look here, you lose a little bit of space right here, but not very much. You have at least, I'm guessing there's close to 7 feet, maybe 6.5 feet of width right there. Of course, you take the pedestal table out and you move the chairs up forward. The seller says that he was able to keep his side by side and a couple of smaller ones in this garage space at the same time. You know, you lose a little bit of height, but I am 6'5", and there's at least 6 inches above me underneath this bed. So there's plenty of height right here. I mean, this is a very usable toy hauler. And I just wanted to point that out before we finish this. So if you have any questions, please call the number on the listing, call or text, or send an email. And we'll get back to you as quickly as possible. We're in beautiful Prescott Valley, Arizona. So it's easy to get to. And again, a very, very, very nice, I would say extremely nice. I would rate this in the top 5% of all the units I've seen, especially one that's 6 years old. So thanks again for looking. And again, get in touch with us if you have any questions. Thank you.